absolutely not ready, no. Particularly, my concern is around, well, not only do we not have enough residential aged care facilities, but actually home care, where I've been focusing on the most recently, we don't have, it's going to be really challenging for us to be able to provide the high level clinical care that people need. You know, to be able to monitor somebody if they've got out of bed, if they've fallen, if they've had their meal for the day, they've been to the toilet, they've had a drink, etc. That is something that, you know, that we're looking at and many other providers are, but we are a long way away from that. And I don't think that, I'm not sure whether many of the consumers who are going to be using the service have thought about that.
I think that's a pretty obvious answer. I don't think it's ready. I think providers are doing substantially better than they were certainly over the last 5 years, which is a positive, but are providers in a position where they can rapidly grow aged care services? I don't see that happening, and I think we're headed for a major shortfall in the availability of, particularly in my area, residential aged care beds.
In some ways, yes. It's a large ecosystem, so there are components that still need to come together to make it fit for purpose and for what the next generation of what baby boomers want. So I think it's some way there, but there's still work to be done.
Only if they embrace feedback and understand choice and decision making, because that's what the baby boomers are all about. The 40% increase, again, no, we don't have a gerontology-focused sector who understand that concept. And whilst we're in that mindset, we won't be able to support people the way that they need to be.
I don't think the aged care system is ready, and that really comes down to the demand and supply. You know, we've got the peak of the baby boomers coming. There's a shortage of beds already, and the way that the lead times to build, we are going to have a massive undersupply of beds in a few years, and that's not years and years and years away. That's probably, you know, in the next 5 years we're really going to feel that, and I think that's not going to just be felt by people in the industry. It's going to be felt by all Australians who have, you know, elderly relatives. So I do think there's a lot of work to be done between now and then.
In short, the answer is no, we're not ready. We don't have the assets around the beds, we don't have the workforce. We need to be smarter because the customers are going to be more demanding on our time and our resources. We need to get that right if we're going to be ready.